Star Citizen Alpha 3.7 has new ways and mechanics of making aUEC the in-game currency that you can then use to buy and rent ships and gear in the game, and these mechanics are not gated by what ship you have. This is a quick start guide to how to make money and how the mechanics work for Harvestables, Minables, and Caves. Time codes below. Let's start with your personal inventory. Surfaces of planets, moons, and caves are full of Harvestables and Minables, which you can place in your personal inventory by interacting with them. Your inventory size is defined by your armor, which is based on the amount of pockets that the armor has, and our even high-capacity backpack armor. The Mac Flex Rucksack Core is available at Garrity Defense on Port Olisar, as well as the armor shops on Levski, Area 18, and Lorville for around 3,000 aUEC. To access your personal inventory, you can press I, or you can hold F and interact with the white dot in the lower portion of your HUD. You can sell directly from your inventory to commodity kiosks. You can also place your inventory in the cargo grid of a ship from the inventory screen, and the kiosk will pick up the box from your ship. Caves. So caves are currently situated on Daymar, Hurston, and Aberdeen. Missions can give you their locations, and then you can fly to the nearest outpost by them, but you cannot otherwise see where caves are unless you know where they are already. Caves are dark. Your flashlight is bound to T, that will allow you to see. Flares can also be bought at weapon shops, including live fire weapons on Port Olisar. These provide very good light in caves. You need to place them in your utility slot in the Personal Manager app, pull them out with 4, and then interact with them holding F, looking at them and activating them. You can then drop them and pick them back up, throw them, all that sort of jazz as well. Minables. There are also small mineable nodes that can be found in caves, on planet surfaces as well, in clusters, and by prospector mineable asteroids, the larger asteroids. They are signified by an ore vein or gem on the rock. Sometimes this can be pretty subtle in the darkness of a cave. Shine your light or flare to see. There are typically quite a lot of minables in caves. These require you to use a multi-tool and ore mining attachment that can be found at Area 18, Lorville, and Levski. You need both of those items. To mine with the multi-tool, equip it to your utility slot, and then equip the ore mining attachment to it. You can do this in the loadout manager on the Mobiglass. You pull it out by pressing 4, then you aim down sights, and if you're pointing at a mineable node, it will scan it. This will then tell you the details of the rock, showing resistance, instability, mass, and what gem is in there. High resistance, which is measured in 0 to 1, means the rock will take more power and typically longer to mine. Instability is closer to sort of indicating the difficulty of the rock, making it harder to maintain balanced power, but also can have a smaller green area where you have to mine within. More mass means more goodies. So while you're aiming down sights, left click to start mining, an energy beam will start fracturing the rock. Your power throttle is shown in the center of your HUD on the actual mining tool, and then you can use your mouse wheel to adjust that. To the left, you can see a bar with green and red zones. You want to add power to the laser to get the indicator in the green zone until it's fully charged. Going into the red zone for too long will cause the rock to explode and can be fatal and not leave you loot. You can get closer to the rock to put more power into it effectively by walking towards it. You can also move the laser off the rock to prevent it going into the red and to give you some quite good control of getting the indicator to stay in the green, because there's a little tiny bit of lag when putting power in the rock and adjusting it. I typically put lots of power in at the start to see how quickly it moves the indicator. When it gets closer to the green, I adjust it down and then move the laser off the rock quickly back and forth as I refine my settings. But you'll come to an equilibrium yourself. Once completed, you'll be able to pick up valuable gems straight into your backpack and sell them at a commodity kiosk. So how much are all these Harvestables worth? Well, the gems, Dollarvine, which is the green gem, is 130 aUEC. Apparite, which is the purple gem, is 153 aUEC. And Hadnite is the pink gem and worth 275 aUEC per piece. Now, that is worth a lot. Hadnite is worth a lot, and if you see it around and you have to chuck something else out of your inventory because of it, then do it. There are Harvestables that you can pick up without a mining tool as well, those being Ranta Dung, that sells for 44 aUEC each, and Amoshi Plague, which sells for 13 aUEC each, which are literally just on the ground, and is worth picking up, at least the Ranta Dung is, if you don't have anything else in your inventory. If you need to make space, obviously, any of the gems is worth more. To help find caves, you can take missing person missions, and you might as well complete these missions at the same time to make some extra money. These appear, these missions, when you are near Daymar, Hurston, and Aberdeen. Clusters of mineable gems and The large mineable asteroids, which some of these gems appear next to, can be detected by the prospector. Mining the larger asteroids with the prospector will destroy any smaller mineable nodes on it, so FPS mine them first if you're using the prospector as well. More caves will be added to planets and moons, as well as more types of harvestables and minables are planned for Star Citizen. We know that fruit trees and bushes are coming very soon, but are not yet included in 3.7. A full rucksack of Hadnite is worth 33,000 Alpha UEC, and definitely buy the backpack. Get that 3,000 Alpha UEC MacFlex rucksack. It is well worth it. You can get it at Port Olisar. If you have any other questions, please chuck them in the comments below.